Now we will learn about the single line text alignment. Come in the Home tab and in Annotation panel. In Annotation panel, click this pull down menu and click over here single line text. Just in case if you don't know where to go to find this command, you don't worry. Just type here in the command line text and hit spacebar and you are in the command. So instead of specifying first point of the text, we will go for justification. So as I told you earlier, this J and S are shortcut for the options. Any cap letter is the shortcut command. So I will just press J from keyboard, or I can click with the mouse on justify. But this time I will just type J and hit spacebar. And now I got different options over here. So I will click left to show you what is left alignment. Now it's asking specify start point of the text. So let's say I click here. As I click, it's asking me to specify the text height. Let's say I give 0.5 and I hit spacebar. And now it's asking angle of rotation. So this is the angle of rotation, but I want to keep the horizontal. So I will just go with the 0-degree angle and I will hit spacebar. And now it's asking to type. So I can do typing here, spacebar, LEFT. So this is left. I will hit Control and enter. If I hit Shift and enter together, I will get next line to type. But Control and enter key finishes command. Okay, so this is left. Again, I will type TEXT spacebar. And now this time again, I will hit justification and I will go with the center. Now I hit center. In the center means wherever I click, that will be the center point of text, and text will be on left and right side of that point. So I will just click here and it's asking about the height. I will go with 0.5. I will just hit spacebar, and now for the angle, again I want to keep 0-degree angle. I will hit spacebar and then it's here and asking me to start typing. So I will type CENTER, center, control and enter key. See, so the text is aligned at the center of this point. So this point is the center and text goes left and right and keeps its center with our mentioned point. So that was the center. Once again, I will hit spacebar to recall the previous command. Again, I'm in the text command. So again, I will click on justify and then I will click on write. So now this time it's asking specify the end point of the text. What happens now? Wherever I click, that will be the end point of the text. I click here and now it's asking specify the height. I will go with 0.5 spacebar. Again, I will go with 0 spacebar. The cursor is blinking. I will type RIGHT. You notice the text goes from right to left side because the point we mentioned was the end point for the text. So if we have series of text, they will all go towards right side. So I will just keep right here and hit Control and enter key. So that was right. Again, to recall the command, I will hit spacebar and command is back. This time I will click justify and next option we have is align. I will click on align. Now it's asking about the endpoint. First endpoint. See over here. If I click this one as a first endpoint, and in the command line, it's asking mention the second endpoint. So I mentioned. So this way we can align our text to in any direction. So let's say I just click here randomly, and now cursor is blinking. I'm gonna write ALIGN align. You see, whatever I type, that fits between the 2 points we already mentioned. If I keep on typing, the text will scale itself and it will adjust in that space between 2 points. Let's say I keep on typing. You see, it's scaling itself and it adjusts all the text I'm entering between those 2 points which I clicked earlier. So I will just stay with the justify of align. Now I will hit Control and enter. So this is a line. It's you get any wrong thing with the alignment or scaling, you just click this one over here and you got two endpoints, two nodes. You can click any node and you can rotate. Click here when it's red, then you are picking this node. You can align this to any direction and to any scale. So if I go, it's scaling up. If I go back here close to first point, it's scaling down. This is how you can readjust alignment if it was not as desired in first go. I will just hit mouse button over here and I got this aligned. Now over here, let me mention an error that could occur. What's that? Let's go in the command once again. Again, justify and align. What happens if I select the last point as a first endpoint? So I will go from this side to this side and I will make this one as a second endpoint. Now its cursor is blinking. I will type ALIGN align, and as I hit Control Enter, notice over here, because I picked this one as a first point and this one as a last point, so it started from first point to last point. That's why it got inverted along this line. If that happens, you don't have to worry, you don't have to redo the same thing. You can just click on the text and you can click any node and you can align again as you want. This way you can adjust any text as you want. Type TEXT and hit enter. Go in Justify to see the next alignment, that is middle. What is middle? Let's see. I will click this one here. It's asking me to specify the middle point of the text. To show you middle, I have plotted a straight line and a vertical line. It's asking to specify the first point of the text. So for the middle, I will just click here. And now it's asking about the height. So I will just hit spacebar. Angle, I will hit spacebar for 0. And now cursor is blinking here. I will type MIDDLE, middle, Control and enter. Now notice over here. So this text was not only centered like we have here, that was centered, the midpoint was here, and half of the text goes on right side and half of the text goes on left side. But in middle case, the text is not only left and right, but it's also middle of this horizontal line. So half of the text is above the line and half of the text is below the line. So now you know how to use this middle justification for the text. Okay, let's see another option. Now to show you the fit, I have made these two rectangles. So again, we'll go in the text command TXT, hit spacebar, and then justify, and we will go for the fit alignment, FIT, click here, and now it's asking to specify first endpoint. So let's say this is the first endpoint, and then it's asking for the second endpoint. I will click here. Now it's asking about the text height. So I will go with 0.5. I will just hit spacebar. And now cursor is blinking. It's typing. So I will just type FIT, fit. And Control Enter. You see, the text I typed got fit in between the points. So if points are very close, text will scale itself and will fit between the points. So let's say, again, I retype fit in this rectangle. You are going to notice what happens. TEXT, justify, fit, first endpoint, this one, second one, this one, text height, just hit spacebar for 0.5 and type FIT, Control Enter. Here you go. You notice fit is completely between the 2 points we already mentioned. So if they are too close, points are too close, the text is going to fit in those close points. Let's see what happens if I move these nodes. Click here. I will press F8 so that I can freely move in any direction. Yes, you can move in any direction, and you can bring it close, you can bring it far away, and it will adjust itself. You notice over here, it doesn't scale, but it de-shapes the text. So this is how you can create some interesting characters by using this. Let me click here. Hit spacebar. You see this fit is D-shaped, but you can come with interesting ideas how you make different shapes of the text by this fit justification. Now notice over here in this fit the text didn't get scaled like in this case. If I readjust this one, it gets scaled. So that was align. It aligns and scales. But this text, it doesn't scale. It D-shapes, see, but it doesn't get scale. You can have many creative ideas by knowing this align and this fit text. Okay, let's hit scale again. Text T-E-X-T spacebar. Justify. In justify, top left. What is top left? Click on top left TL. It's asking the top left point of the text. So top left, let's see this one here. If I click here, it's asking about the height, text height. I will stay with 0.5, hit spacebar. For zero angles, hit spacebar. Now we can type here top left. Control enter. So now you see this text is touching top as well as left hand side. Let's see the other one. Again hit spacebar. We'll go for justify and this time we will try top center. So I will click this one. For the top center I will click here and text height 0.5 enter, angle 0 enter. Type over here. I will type top center. You see it's touching the top line, but text is making itself center on the point we clicked here. Once again, spacebar, justify, top right. I will click here for the top right. And now it's asking for the height of the text. I will hit spacebar. Rotation of text, I will just hit spacebar for 0 angle. And now it's blinking. I will type here top RIGHT right. Control enter. You see this is top right. It's touching on the top and also it's aligning itself at the right hand side. The text are bigger, so what I can do, it's getting too busy over here, so let me readjust the text height. So instead of this text size which was 0.5, I will go for 0.25. How to do that? I will type CH, hit spacebar, and I got this property dialog box. In this property dialog box, I will see text height here, and I will give a new value 0.25. Enter. Here you go. You adjusted this one, and I will adjust this one too. I can adjust this one too, and this one too, this one. I'm clicking all of them all together, and I will just give a value of text height of 0.25. Enter. You see everything got aligned, but not this one. Why? Because it has a scale value with it. So I will hit escape and I can close this one here. This is how you can modify anything by calling the properties dialog box. So CH for calling the properties, or you can use control 1. Control 1 also calls the property dialog box like this, or I can call properties from here too in the property panel. So if I go here, you see I got this property dialog box. So this align, I'm just repositioning this align text, and here you go. Okay, so next we are going to try text, enter, justify. Now let's check bottom left, click on that, then specify a point. Text height, we will keep 0.25 and hit enter. Then angle of rotation, we will go with the 0. Again, hit spacebar or enter. And start typing. Bottom, left, control enter. This is bottom left. I will hit spacebar. Now bottom center BC. Click the point. Click again. Text height. I will go with 0.25. Angle. I will go with 0. And I will type here my text. Bottom BOTTOM ENTER. Enter. We got bottom center text. I will hit spacebar and click justify, and bottom right, click here. It's asking bottom right point, so I will click here. Now text height, we will stay with 0.25. I will just hit spacebar, and then angle, we will stay with the 0° angle, so we will just hit spacebar. We are good to go for the typing. I will write bottom right GHT, control enter. I got bottom left, bottom center, and bottom right. There's another thing left over here, which is, I will show you, text, justify, and middle left, middle center, and middle right. So first we will, to show you middle left, middle center, and middle right, I have made this rectangle with these divisions. So let's see, text, txt, spacebar, justify, and middle left. Go for this one. It's asking for middle left point, so I will click here, and then it's asking text height. I will go with 0.25 and 0 angle, and it says start typing, so I will start. Middle left. Okay, control enter. Now again I will go with the text, justify, middle center, and C. Click here, text height 0.25, just hit enter. Angle of rotation 0. Start typing MIDDLE CENTPER. Roll enter. One more. Justify, middle right. Click here. Start point. This is the start point, and text height 0.25, text alignment 0. I will write middle RIGHT, control enter. Now you see, this is middle left, middle center, middle right, and that was just left, center, and right. So now you know the difference. The point where we clicked is the middle point of the text. We click here, and you see half of the text goes above the line and half of the text goes below the line. Once again type text and then hit justify. We have discussed left, center, right, align, middle, fit, top left, top center, top right, middle left, middle center, middle right, bottom left, bottom center, and bottom right. Hopefully you learned all the options to justify text. If you like video, please subscribe, share, and comment. Keep watching AutoCAD with CADENG. See you next video. Until, take care of yourself.